Howdy folks, this is Steve Novice. I just wanted to talk to you about deploying a blueprint today. I need to make a new pocket rocket because I had an unfortunate incident with mine. I'm not going to go into details, but I ended up losing a pocket rocket due to oddity. Anyway, it was my fault. It wasn't the game's fault, but it was kind of an odd situation. So what I've got here is in my linked container, I have the blueprint, so to speak, to the pocket rocket that I want to deploy, and I've started putting items in my container. If you notice, as I put items in my container, they turn from red to white, showing that they're good. So I need a small basic atmospheric engine. Don't know if I have any of those. I'll have to go look. In another container, I may have to go to the market and buy a few things, but I just wanted to show you guys how to do all this. Let's look here. I have a radar in here because I bought some and put them back. There's one. And small Atmo engine. Atmo. No, I don't have. Come on. I have atmospheric engines. I have extra small. I have one small, but I can't use it because it's broken. You can't deploy a broken item in a blueprint. It has to be a non-broken item. This one's lost to life. So I'll probably go buy a couple of small engines and use those. Alright, so let's keep looking here at what I've got. So notice I just put that in there and it's not showing up. If I click on the blueprint again, then boom, it refreshes it and now it shows up that that's in there. So I need two basic Atmo engine smalls. I'm going to write that down on a piece of paper here. Basic Atmo, small, 2 each. So I'll go buy those. I need two basic hover engine smalls, dynamic core extra small. Some of this stuff I'll get over here. And I'm not going to use red Voxel. This was a purple one that I lost, so I'm going to use purple Voxel, or purple Lumiglass, I should say. So I'm going to replace that. I'll show you how to do that too. This was for a red rocket pocket. I'm going to make a purple rocket pocket. So when you get down here to the Lumiglass, it wants red. I can actually replace that when I go to place it. And I'll show you. So wing extra small, stabilizer extra small. How many were those? Wing extra small 4, stabilizer extra small 4. So let's look here. Got to take this text out. Okay, so wing extra small 4. Put those in there. Stabilizer extra small 4. Actually had those, so that's good. Alright. Let's go back to I and notice again that if I go down here to them, it shows them red. Click it again. Go down here and it shows them white. That's good. So I need a hovercraft seat controller, dynamic core extra small. Okay. So seats. Hovercraft seat controller. I'm going to write that down. Hovercraft seat controller 1. Core. I need an extra small dynamic core. 1. So let's take a look at our list. I need a hover. Where's my hovers? My hovers. Do I have any hovers? Don't know if we're building hovers. I don't think we are. Let's see what's in vertical boosters. I don't have any hovers in here. Space engine, Atmo engine. Retro brakes, Atmo brakes. I've already got the brakes in here. Put those in. The adjusters, the brakes. are all in here. The fuel tank I put in here. The radar we've got. So I need the engines, basic cover engine small, I need 2. Basic cover. Now if you guys have a perfect memory and can remember all this, then fine. I'm gonna click that just to make the core show up. I need a seat. And then I need black pattern carbon fiber. Let's look for that. Carbon. I think that's in my box over here. Let's go look. Might have a seat in here too. Look and see. This is kind of my build box. I keep things over here. Let's look for seat. I do have one that's not been used. That's good. And carbon. Black pattern carbon fiber. Okay, I can't remember how much we need, but it's not a lot, so I'm just going to put in that much. Should have plenty. Let's hit the button again. Now I have the carbon fiber, so now I need purple Lumiglass. Purple Lumiglass. I don't know how much I need. Well, it's actually showing red in the thing, so it's not going to show up right, but let's look and see how much I needed. I needed very, very little. I have more than enough. It's because I'm going to replace the red with the purple. So I just have to go over and buy the basic Atmo engine and the basic cover engine small. So I'm going to run over and grab those real quick. And we'll show you how to do this. And you can replace, you can leave parts off if you want to. Like if I wanted to use one of those broken engines and put it on after I built it, I could do that. I'm just going to jump in here because obviously I have no pocket rocket. And I'm going to run over to the market 6. It's only about 5 kilometers away. It's right over this way somewhere. Not even going to put a waypoint to it. So we're real close to Market 6. If you want to come over and check out our market, it's very convenient if you're already at Market 6. There it is, right there. And let's see here. Go ahead and land this puppy, turn it back around to go back to the base, which you can't quite see over there, but I got it marked, so it doesn't matter. Just gonna park right here by the stairs. Well, Market 6 is abandoned this morning. It's a Sunday morning, so not too much going on. I've got to go run some errands today, so I'm going to be out, so I figured I'd jump on here early and do this. So let's see here. I need to buy Atmo, atmospheric engine. I want basic. I'm going to buy another. I'm going to buy another atmospheric radar while I'm here. Probably 2 of them. I don't want to get too much because it's going in my nano pack. I just thought of that, damn it. So let's go back. Basic, atmospheric engine small. I need 2 of those. Okay, let's drag those into my nano pack. And those. And then I need hovers. Basic hover small, and I need 2 of those. I don't have any. They don't have any basic coverage in smalls. Well, crapola. All right, let's see here. Basic cover engine small. I wonder if they have mediums. Oh, they have mediums. I might have to swap it out. I could make them in our nano pack, but I don't feel like it. I could swap it out with. Let me buy 2 of these. No, there's only one by that person. And one more. Alright. What? What do you mean my transaction didn't work? There we go. Well, let's head back. And could I just use this as my pocket rocket? Yes, but it doesn't meet with my expectations. Notice it has no radar on it, so I can't see crap. Even if I hit V, I can only see what's local to me. That's a nice Star Wars themed ship. Star Destroyer. You see some cool ships over at the market, most definitely. There are some really nice ones. We're going to have our ship showroom stood up here pretty soon. That's one of our goals. We're wanting to put a racetrack in so we can have a ship show to kick off our showroom and have some races with extra small pocket rockets. It's going to put rings all around here and have you fly, you know, like under the bridge and into the pyramid and back out, and around the big building, and you got to hit every ring, etc., etc. It's going to be interesting. We're debating about setting up the course. We're going to have to make the rings just big enough to get through safely, and we'll see what happens here. It's going to be pretty interesting, I think. So now that I'm going to put this in the container I'm linked to. And I feel pretty happy about this. The only thing I don't have is the basic hover engine small. So we'll leave those out, and I'll show you how to do that, and then we'll just put the bigger ones on there. And it'll just have to do. Alright, so we've got most of our elements, and I want to show you how to do this. Go ahead and hit equip. Alright, and it has to be in your primary container. Like if I don't, in this case, well, that's weird. What happened there? Okay, so if I go to deploy it now, it's not going to let me deploy it, right? Because it's not my primary container. But if I make it my primary container, it will. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna hit deploy. But before I do that, I want to go over here and show you guys something. If you don't have a good place to build your ship, and you want to build, like, say, a bigger ship or even a small ship like I'm building now, we put this hangar in just so people could build ships here. This hangar spans 4 cores. It is immense. And it's got all these containers underneath it, and I'm going to show you why that is. There's 8 build boxes over here. And what you can do is we can set these build boxes so that only you can use it. So only people that would be able to access it would be us legates, and then whoever we set on it. So if Billy Bob says, hey, I want to build a ship in the hangar, I'll come over here and add Billy Bob onto this container for the RDMS, and Billy Bob can build a ship. When Billy Bob gets done building a ship, he can use this container to put all the parts in. When Billy Bob builds the ship, then boom, it'll show up here, and he can say, hey, Ammo, or hey, do you novice, whoever's over here, Taco. He can say, hey, I'm done with that container, go ahead and take me off the RDMS, and we'll come over and take you off the RDMS, make sure there's no parts left in the container, and next thing you know, we're done, right? So if you need to build a ship and you need a place to do it, and you would like to use one of the build boxes over here, just come and ask for it. And we even have you know, a little sign here we can put down that this is Billy Bob's build box, and it just shows right now it's available. But you know, Build Station 5 in use by Billy Bob is how we'd change the sign, and we just set you up with RDMS. So let's go ahead and deploy this ship, and I'll show it to you. So equip, and then we'll go ahead and now here's where we get into, you got this little symbol that there's probably something wrong with elements and something wrong with honeycomb. Let's start with honeycomb. It's saying, I don't have luminescent red glass. Do you want to alternate it? And I said, oh yeah, I do. I want to use purple. Boom. Okay, so now that's good, right? So I'm going to go ahead and say elements. It says I don't have any basic hover engine, so I'm just going to uncheck it and say, okay, I want to build it without it. Now that I have everything, or in this case I selected I don't want one thing, I can deploy it. Boom. Look at that. It used purple, not red voxel. And now I can pick this up. I'll hit 9. Let's pick this thing up and let's put some hovers on it. Now these may end up being too big, and I may end up having to yeah, those are probably going to be too big. Let's look here. Alright. I don't like it. I'm going to have to find some small ones or make them myself. But for now, I'll go ahead and put this on here, and we'll call it good. I'm just going to put one on. I don't think I'm going to need more than one with something this big, but it's just too honking big. Let's hook that up to the fuel tank. And then I need some fuel. So when we get out of build mode, let me hit 9. Put it back down on the ground here. Hang on. Let's hit B, hit 9. Let's rotate this thing. Oh, it won't let me rotate it like I want it. Let's just R. That's not going to work either. Alright, we'll call it good for now. I was going to turn it around, but I'll do that later. Alright, so let's get in here and just make sure we're set up right. Run default auto configure pilot flying construct. Advanced, I have Arch HUD loaded into my system. If you don't know how to do that, there's lots of videos out there on how to do that. I'm not going to set that one up for you. And I'm going to run this one. Alright. So, not even centered on my hover. Oh, I'll fix it. Oh, won't take off without fuel. Funny that. Oh, now we're stuck in getting out of the pilot seat. Hopefully this won't take too long. I'm not quite as close to all the other constructs. Maybe it'll let me out in a reasonable amount of time here. Putting a small Atmo radar on your pocket rocket is huge because you can see all the constructs out there if you want to see them, right? You can toggle that on and off with V, Victor, if you want to. Come on, ship. So, same thing happening over and over and over. I've cleared my cache. I've done all the stuff I should be able to do to fix this. I'm so annoyed. It'll probably get out of the seat here soon. But again, this is a problem I'm running into. What I'd like for you to do is type in here in a reply whether or not this is happening to you too or not. Alright, I'm not going to mess with this anymore. Oh, of course it jumps out when I threaten it. Alright, so I need to find some fuel. So all I need is some Atmo fuel for a small, I think that's what, 800? So I may just steal some from another ship here real quick rather than run all the way back. I don't know where his tanks are. 3. Right there. I don't have permission. Ah! Thanks, Sensei, for not letting me steal your fuel. Alright, I'll pull some out of here. Nobody uses that ship anyway. That's one of our starter ships from when the game started back up. We're gonna put it in a museum. Alright. So I am gonna put the starter I'm gonna put the small hovers back on. I don't like the medium one. It's too big and it looks just stupid on here. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. See, there's that construct issue where you put something on and then you can't see it when you come back. I have to log out, log back in to get it to show up. Friggin' annoying. Alright. Put some fuel in. Not a whole lot, just a little. G. Oh. It doesn't think it has a hover on. I'm sick of this. Alright. Let's log out, log back in. Now that's annoying, right? I build a ship and I gotta log out and log back in to see the parts I put on it. Oh boy. I should be able to get some small hovers built in my nano pack. I'll just go to the factory and pull out the raw materials. Look at that. Wow. Alright, so here's what I like about this ship is it has very, very good capability with respect to the size of the engine. Now the brakes kind of suck on it, but it's just a pocket rocket. It's not designed to do a lot, and this thing will get going pretty fast. It'll get up to full speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit G, and it'll take it a few minutes. Go ahead and land here on top of my other ship, right? Or no, that's Taco's ship, sorry. It's the Skyfall Mega. Whoops. Looks like we're going to go over the edge. No, we won't. There we go. That's better. Alright, so important part for a pocket rocket is you need to be able to pack it up. So I'm gonna pull out another pocket rocket of a different color that I made for a different alt. As soon as I can get out of my cockpit here. Alright, we'll just kill this program because I'm tired of waiting to get out of the seat. And we'll start back up. Alright, we're going back into the game. I'm logging in this time as DU Novice. And we're back in. So let's run over here. And I'll show you what I've done to the pocket rocket to make it better. Alright, so there's the purple pocket rocket that we just built. And this one has a blue pocket rocket. Alright, so I need to, there we go. Deploy, boom. Alright, so what I've done with the blue pocket rocket, you can see it has advanced maneuver atmospheric engine small. And that's probably the engines I'm going to replace these with. I shouldn't have used the basic. I should have used the advanced maneuver. The advanced maneuver, this is pretty good. The advanced maneuver engines actually allow me, I could fly around the planet like multiple times. I mean, the fuel efficiency is tremendous on this thing. And this is just a basic pocket rocket. I made this, that's how easy it is, and I don't make ships. So this thing, even though it's a maneuver engine, it takes a little longer to spin up, goes very well. Look, see, I'm going literally almost straight up, right? And I'm going very fast, very quickly. And I'll get up to speed and be good to go. And because it has a radar on it, if I want to see everything, I can see everything, right? I just hit V and turned it on. But if I'm flying at a set altitude or whatever, then this thing will go extremely fast eventually here. Let me hit Alt-6 just to keep my altitude at 9% here. And my speed's going to get up and I'm going to be traveling very fast, and I'll show you real quick here how well that works. Just got to turn that off so I can see. So we're getting up to speed, Look, my engine, my fuel over there is still 99%. I can fly for a day. A day and 5 hours, right? I could literally let this go, leave my computer on, and fly around the world if I had it on. Maintain altitude like this. I could just keep flying for 24 hours and 45 minutes. Well, now it's 17 hours, right? But now watch my speed. As my speed gets up, I'm going to be able to drop this down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start turning slowly so I can head back to the base because I don't want to get too far out. Hold on, Alt-6, turn that off. Let's go ahead and head on back here. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is once I get up to full speed, I can throttle this down to like 3 or 5%, and I can fly forever. Forever. Alt-6. Alright. Alt-6 keeps my altitude with arch head. So when this gets to 1175, which is the limit on it, as it shows above it in arch head there, then I'll be able to slow it down. And it's going to get there pretty quick. It's stepping up pretty fast. But this engine just goes and goes and goes. Has power, but watch, see the red icon? That's what I need to maintain my current speed. As long as I stay above that, I'm going to keep gaining altitude. So I'm just going to go right there. And at 20% throttle, I can maintain my speed. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. It does not stop on a dime. Not by any means. It's not supposed to. It's only got 2 medium atmo brakes on it. It's a pocket rocket. It does what it's got to do. If I put a large load on myself, if I fill up my nanopack with something, it is going to have some problems stopping. I guarantee you. Going to have some serious problems stopping. Alright, let me get going here. And we'll go ahead and land. Oh, come on. Stop. Okay, look at that. Even though I have it stopped, the engines are showing on full. Lag, delay, whatever you want to call it. It's good to have a pocket rocket that will get you around. People design different kind of ones, different shaped ones. This is a very, very basic one, as I said before. It was built out of beginner parts, except for the Lumiglass. Pretty much, and the advanced engines that I put on this one. So I'll probably put advanced engines on the other one, but you can see the 2 hovers work perfect for it. 2 smalls. And they look better on it. So I'm going to go back and grab some of those for the other one. But that's about it. So can you swap out Voxel when you deploy a Blueprint? Yes, you can. You can swap out Voxel when you deploy a Blueprint. You could take, if you have 10 different kinds of Voxel and you only have one, you can replace all of the different kinds with one, and your ship will be that one color. Right? All the Voxel will be the same. So you can't really go back and undo that unless you take it apart and rebuild it with another Blueprint. So just a reminder, and if you break any of the parts, you're kind of screwed. So I'm going to go ahead and make a Blueprint here. Core Blueprint. Oh, well, I didn't originally create this. That was another person did, so I'll have to get them to create a core blueprint. But anyway, let's fold this up. Come on, there it goes. All right, so now it's back in my. So what happened losing the other one is I actually did that. I folded it up. I put it in my nanopack, and I went from another planet to another planet. And when I got to the other planet and I logged off and logged in, it wasn't with me. Which is odd, I thought, you know. So what I need to do now is I'm going to get into a VR unit and try to trick this into believing and updating so that I don't lose my pocket rocket on this character. So let's just go anywhere. So what does getting in a VR do me? I don't know if it's the time it takes to connect or if it's actually connecting through a VR, but if you connect to someplace through the VR, hit tab, exit, go back, it seems to update the stuff that you have done and seen, and it seems to kind of fix things. Don't know why, but it seems to work. So it's kind of it's a workaround for something that you shouldn't have to do a workaround for, but it seems to work okay. So all right, so I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna log off, but we successfully deployed this. We'll need to do some fixes. I'll put some different Atmo engines on there, the advanced or the yeah, the maneuver ones, because they're better. I'll put small hovers on here instead of the medium. And other than that, this has been successful. We've deployed it, and we alternated in the blueprint some other stuff. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to get in here and create a blueprint now, the purple one. Once I get it exactly like I want it, I'm going to tweak it up just a little bit first. So, all right, everybody have a good day, and I hope you have fun playing. Howdy folks, I'm back. This is the U Novice, and I just wanted to let you know that I did go over and I got some advanced maneuver atmospheric engine smalls, and I did get some basic hover engine smalls. They were over there. I don't know what I was trying to select before. Must have been on crack or something. And I'm kind of an idiot because I was looking in the factory, forgot to even go over to the market and look at engines over here. So let's see here. Basic space engine. Small. Let's see here. Basic space engine. I think we have some here somewhere. Advanced military engine small. See, so I could have come over and got some advanced military smalls. But, you know, well, actually, we don't have any in here. Coming soon. Never mind. Okay. But I could have got some basic smalls because we have them in stock. Right? We have 50. But they were all over here in the in the market. I didn't even look over here. So I drove to Market 6 and paid probably way too much. What did I pay for those? Let me look. Small, let's see, Atmo. Let's look here. Basic. Basic Atmo engine smalls I paid $7,000 for. I could have got them for $396 over here. A little bit of difference in price. If I wasn't a member, I could get them for $633. So, go figure. I just wasted money. Oh well. I will learn from my mistakes and not do that again. So, I feel like an idiot. But anyway. It's all hooked up and good to go, so I'm just gonna, and I just fueled it up, so I'm going to compactify it. And now I've got my pocket rocket back in, hold on, shoot, I gotta deploy it again. Gotta go to my nano pack. I gotta rename it. It's not red, it's purple. Construct, rename construct. Purple. Oh, caps. Okay, come on. There we go. Purple rocket pocket. Alright, now we're good. Now we can compactify it again. And it's the purple rocket pocket. And it is in my nano pack. And I need to select my link container again, which is fuel, because I was fueling up the ship. So, alright. Anyway, just wanted to update you guys, let you know that I was being stupid because we got engines right here that I could have grabbed. I don't think we have hovers in here, but I could be wrong because I haven't looked through here fully. Vertical boosters, I could have used those as well, but then I would have had to put a space engine on, and then it would have been a pocket rocket because you couldn't compact it, right? You can't compact things that have space fuel tanks, space parts, adjusters. So now I don't think we do. I know one of the things I want to point out, since I'm here, let me jump inside, is that this is just level 1, Atmo and space flight parts. We're going to have containers and storage up on the next one. I know we're going to have large and XXL containers up there. Then we're going to have industry equipment, building parts, and honeycomb. So more to come. Some of that stuff hasn't been added up there yet. It'll be coming soon. There is a lot to putting those out. There has to be a lot of work going on to tie all the stuff together. Let me go down and show you what has to go on just real quick. Taco tried to show me the other day how to do it, and I think I got about a third of it. And I wasn't even drinking, I don't think, that night. But it's pretty complex. He's a pretty smart guy. But anyway, all of those dispensers have to be connected to all of this stuff and all of this stuff. If you go to build mode and hit 6, you'll see that all these are, all these are connected to, the dispensers. All these are connected to the keyboard and the dispenser, right? And so everything's tied up here so that all this stuff works. Right, so we can see, whoops, did I just shut that off? What happened? Let me hit undo. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up. Oh no, I did. Okay, these two go to that one. These three go to that one. Three. Okay. Woo! Thought I messed something up for a minute. But anyway, this is how we keep track of everything. It's our master board showing everything that's up there, right? So we've got atmospheric fuel tank extra small. One of these is for the Chimera members, and one of them is for the regular anybody else that wants to buy, right? Any person. So all of this is set up, and all of these are linked to that. So there's a whole lot. All the Lewis script has to go onto here, and then you have to go in and edit the Lewis script to show the price of the item, and whether it's going to regular personnel or Chimera members or whatever. And so there's a whole lot of Lua that has to go on with every single one of these dispensers that gets put out. So Taco's been working hard. I just wanted to have you guys recognize that. And even though he showed me and Sensei, I don't think either one of us totally understand how he's doing this. And so I need to get off my butt and help him. But what he does, what he thinks is easy is not easy for me. So anyway, I'll go ahead and end this video, and I hope you guys have a good day.